Index rates need to first be configured under Control Panel before we get them set up on a loan. So you go to Control Panel, Configuration Options, and you click on Index Rates. You can manually go in, select whichever index you want, and add, from this period, this is what the index was, and then you can add additional periods. And you can also bring them in via batch mode with different resources. If you just double click on any of these indexes, you'll get a window that pops up. And here's where we can automate some stuff here. So from the top, you can rename this to whatever you want. This one says, Wall Street Journal prime rate. The description could also be updated. You can set this to active or inactive. You have different levels, minimum levels, percentages that you can set up, maximum levels down here. We have different resources that we can pull our indexes from. These are some of them. And if we click on source URL, we're going to get a window pop up. And this window is of the resource, one of the resources that we use. So, for instance, if we want to get the, the prime rate, we can just search for prime. And there should be a whole list of different indexes that we can pull from. For this purpose, we'll just look at the bank prime loan rate. And this bank prime loan rate, what is important is this piece here. This is a code that we need to use in our system. So we're just going to copy this in here. And we're going to go ahead and paste that onto the index code. So once you've done that, you can hit OK. The API key is given to you by us. So depending on what source you're going to use, that's the API key that you need. So you just get with one of your texts. So now that we've set that up here with this one, we can go ahead and click on this button here, import rate history for selected index, and it will ask if you want to import the rate history. We're going to say yes. Operation complete. So just like that, it imported all of our rates, our index rate. So for now, we're just going to save this. So if we go back to a loan, we can enable one of these loans to have an index. And all you have to do is click on rate will be adjusted every month. We're going to select our prime rate because that's the one that we have, that we've enabled, and we can have a margin. So a margin could be 2 points. You can also include a floor and a ceiling, maximum amount that it can increase as well. You can then save it, and it will. If we go back to JFT borrower, you're going to get a new field here that says current index rate. So instead of it being the 10%, this is the 10% if we want it to be a fixed rate, and if we want it to be an adjustable rate, then it would be the 2 points plus, in this case, wherever we're at in the schedule. Thank you. Bye bye.